Okay.
So you got the outro music. You got the Next Fest song.
Yep.
We're all good.
Got it. We good to blow.
Blow it.
Okay. Okay, so you know what's really big right now?
What?
Mystery flavors. Okay, High Chews, Lay's chips, Mountain Dew. Everyone's doing mystery flavors these days. So it got me thinking, right? We should do a mystery flavor on the podcast.
That means nothing. That's a nonsense proposal.
No. This one is dead serious.
Okay, so how are we going to do a mystery flavor on an audio format podcast?
It's easy. Hear me out. Okay, every episode we have like one segment that like nobody can guess why we're doing it. It's just like so weird, random, and just completely out of left field.
Oh, dude, that sounds so different from what we normally do.
Right?
Yeah, like what if we did a segment that was named after an obscure VHS rental slogan?
Totally. Yeah, let's do it.
Or we could do like another mystery flavor where it's like we just play random games with each other and it's got a completely weird name that doesn't even make sense.
Yes. Okay. Wait, hold on a second.
Or we could just take the name of a random Clint Eastwood spaghetti western, then twist it in some way to describe 3 different categories of games.
Okay, I see what you're doing, and I don't appreciate it.
Wait. I got one more. So you remember that old Applebee's appetizer from like the 80s?
Okay, just forget it.
You just logged into the 3-Bit Gamer Show. Welcome to the 3-Bit Gamer Show. I'm JD.
This is Peterson.
And enjoy your mystery flavor this week.
Yeah, our mystery flavor is every week we have a mystery flavor for you because we don't know what we're going to say. So
the whole show is a mystery flavor because
it's a mystery for all of us.
We are pretty unprofessional.
That's our big selling point for the podcast.
Deeply unprofessional.
The 3-Bit Gamer Show.
Live from the 3-Bit Gamer Show. The news. All right. Our news this week is brought to us by Craig Cookies. Crave.
You all right there?
Oh.
Sometimes when you get too loud, your audio cuts out. Did you know that?
It's a mercy. Really.
Yeah, it really is. It's like your machine's like, no.
Oh, I don't think what he's doing has value.
Nobody wants this.
Cut it. So Crave Cookies is a cookie shop. If you get on cravecookies.com, don't go to cravecookies.com. That's not a real website.
Does that.
Nobody's going to go there.
It's not .corn. I know you could think the last M is not an R and an N.
No. Yeah, that's a really good point. It is .com, cravecookies.com.
Mm-hmm.
You type it into your browser correctly, you will be welcomed by the sight of a number of very delicious cookie flavors that you can get at any Crave Cookies any day of the week. But in a couple of weeks, in like 10 days. So now we're getting in the early stuff. Now this is the sneak peek of the week is like the sneak peek of the by month. And it's fucking legit now. Because you get a 10-day thing. This is like, it went from like, okay, now I know in 3 days when I go to Crave exactly what I'm going to order. I don't even have to look at the menu. To like, dude, now I can stop people on the streets and be like, dude, you know what Crave Cookies is going to have in 10 days? Because no one else does, but I do. And like, why are you talking?
I've done that, and they don't appreciate it.
No, people don't like when you grab them by the lapel when they're trying to walk by you on the sidewalk and you spin them around and you're like, do you know what the new Crave Cookie flavors are?
Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And you're like, okay, well, I got a podcast for you.
You got any change? Anyway, so Crave Cookies has a new menu that's dropping on Halloween Day. On All Hallows Eve, Crave is going to drop another creepy, spooky menu. And this is what it's going to be like. It's going to start with the pumpkin s'moreo, which is an
Okay.
Oreo s'more cookie with pumpkin dough.
Okay.
Trent,
How many?
pump the brakes, buddy.
Dial it back. That is 3 different things
Yeah.
in one.
3 things. Yeah. So it's 3 things. It's a pumpkin marshmallow, which you're like, okay, I can kind of get there. And they're like, Oreo, fuck you. Okay.
They
the
didn't even
pumpkin
need that. They didn't even need that.
It wasn't as
So-
yeah. We could have just done pumpkin s'more, but we're doing pumpkin
Yeah.
s'moreo.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, the salted caramel Reese's, which is another
Okay.
weird combo, caramel peanut butter chocolate. But that one
Oh.
actually slaps for me. I like that.
Have you had it? It's good.
Yeah, no, it's solid. It's
Okay.
it's like it's a beefy cookie.
Yeah. that does
The
sound beefy.
Biscoff Explosion, one of my baker's favorites. He's so excited for this to be coming back. It's just Biscoff on Biscoff on Biscoff on Biscoff.
Biscoff, baby.
It's got a lot. The Brookie,
Just
Which-
just the Reggie Brookie.
yeah, just the Reggie Brookie. Like people are never getting tired of this. We just keep rolling out different things. We did the
Okay.
Brookie Way last. It's on the
Yeah.
current menu.
Yeah.
And this one we just take the caramels and the Brook and the Milky Way out, and we're like, here's a Reggie Brookie. And finally, the Cider Mill Donut. I'm really
Wait,
stoked
what?
about this
Wait,
one.
Wait.
Cider Mill Donut.
Yes.
This is a cold
Yes.
cookie. I
Okay.
tested it at my store a couple weeks back.
Yes. Tell me about it.
It has apple juice and apple sauce
Okay.
in the dough, the cookie dough,
Okay.
and then it has like a nutmeg and apple juice in the icing that goes on top of it. Little sprinkle of cinnamon sugar. You're off to the races. This thing tastes like fall. It tastes like if you ate it out of season, you'd be like, "Oh, what?" You had to go put on a
You like
flannel.
what? Yeah. I'm not wearing a flannel right now. You can't
Yeah.
just bombard me with this.
I can't eat this in the middle of June. But Patrick, to answer your question, the applesauce, it plays a similar role that eggs do. So you just cut down on the eggs and oil a little bit and you replace them with applesauce. It acts as a bit of a binder.
Don't try to health up my cookie, okay? Just tell me there's extra sugar in it or something.
Oh,
Where
well,
are you
yeah.
putting the do you have more butter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good.
And you can always ask for a sugar sidecar for us, and we'll just give you a shot glass full of white sugar.
Just like a plastic ramekin with white sugar in it. And I'm just
you
gonna
can
dip my
just lick
cookie
your
in.
cookie and use it like a fun dip. You can fun dip our cookies. For sure.
Cookie fun dips? Okay, Trent, we got a proposal for you.
Raul says, "Say less." All right, so go to Crave Cookies and get a sidecar. US gamers aren't buying video games anymore because buying food is apparently too important.
Ugh.
Fake gamers. That's what I'm hearing.
It
Look,
just
guys,
sounds like you
you're
don't
real
care about video
gamer.
games.
Yeah, you are like the South Korean guy that died playing StarCraft for 60 hours straight in a PC cafe because it matters more to you to play games than to eat or pay rent. People can't afford it. This is
Just skip eating for one day and then you could buy video game.
yeah. You go grocery shopping like once a week. You spend like $120. That's 2 full video games. You take a week off of food and you get 2 games.
No, like take 1 day off every week. So that's 4 days, once in a month of you could use that money to buy a video
no
game.
eating, and you can eat your entertainment. The marketing research firm Circana, who we oft reference on this show, released their 2025 third quarter Future of Games report. I don't know if you need to do these quarterly, guys, but that's okay. It revealed that only 4% of US video game players buy a new game more often than once a month. Dude, look at us. We're in the top 4%.
Dude, for real. Is that good? I guess I'll take it. I want to be in the top 4% of lots of things.
Something
so,
of any. I'd love to be in the top 4% of something in the world. Only 30% of US based gamers bought 1 or 2 games per year. So only a third of So this kind of goes back to what we talk about: is everyone's just playing 5+-year-old games, most often free games like Fortnite. Third of
Does
these
it
players,
count as buying a game if I pay for Game Pass now? Because 1 month of Game Pass is
no,
pretty much like a full
no,
game.
it doesn't. That's not counting this.
Mm,
This is talking buying a game.
okay.
So
I
that's
mean, I
the
still do both. I
question
do both, if I'm being
raised by
honest.
this report: is
Mhm.
if how much Game Pass and all these other services are cannibalizing game
Eating
sales.
into
So
sales.
a third of gamers only purchase one or two games a year. A third don't buy any. They just don't buy games. Which, quite frankly, you could. I mean, think about no lifers in League of Legends. They fit that category. They could play more
Yeah.
video games than all of us combined, but they're just playing League of Legends. So technically, they don't buy video games. They're
Yeah. I
huge
mean, you
gamers,
could get by. You could get by, right? Doing
and
that.
you'd be fine, honestly.
Yeah.
And then you think EGS. Look at EGS, dude. You get a new
Just
game every
Yeah,
month
they
or
don't
every
even
week.
care.
I have
Just
hundreds of them that I haven't played.
Yeah.
GTA 5 was free on EGS.
Yeah.
So
You just
you really don't need to buy games if you're smart about it. In 2025, console sales increased. This is what's crazy is on the other side, console sales are like going up. So game sales are flat and just no one buys games except for the whales. And console sales went up by 20%, obviously, because the Switch 2 launched. That's carrying, but you're like, wow. So basically, the Switch 2 is carrying the entire gaming industry in the US on its back right now.
Yeah. That
That's
checks out.
fucking wild.
That checks out. The other two guys seems like they're just making bad decisions left and right.
Yeah.
So PlayStation, Xbox.
Dude, so this is interesting, though, is because once the game companies who have been trying so hard to appeal to casual gamers, casual fans, get everyone in this, once they realize they're like, oh, the people that we need to appeal to are the hardcore gamers that are I get like a third of the population that actually buys games at a considerable rate. That I wonder how that impacts, because it used to be the big tent concept was like the most profitable, and now I'm like, is it like hyper focused on like super nerds? What do you do now?
Yeah. What? I don't know. That is a good question. I'm not a video game marketer, so I don't know the answer to
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. So that's
Stop
some
asking me
interesting
hard
news.
questions.
Okay, I'll give you an easy one. What
Please.
color are my eyes?
Black. Oh,
Shoot.
that's
Not
the
right
one
now.
color that they aren't. I know that they're not.
In another win for Phil Spencer's Activision acquisition, BattleNet workers have unionized.
Dude, they paid so much money to buy like 5 or 6 unions now. Like this is like they're just popping up over there.
Nearly 400 people, 400 Blizzard workers forming 2 units, one for software engineers, product and project managers, and designers, which is comprised of 300 people, and then one for localization, quality assurance, and customer support, which is 80 people. And what's funny about this is they finalized this just under the wire because as part of this acquisition, the big promise Microsoft made was like, we're not going to start interfering with unions right away, obviously. So we're going to make a streamlined union forming process that will, for the next 3 years, be available to all people in the studios that we're acquiring. And they made it in just right under the wire. They don't have to deal with the NLRB. They don't have to do any of that stuff just because like Microsoft just like made as part of the acquisition agreement was like, yeah, we'll make it super easy to make unions for a while. And so, yeah, dude, 380 people.
These guys snuck it in there.
Yeah, just snuck it in. So
that's pretty good though. 380 is not a small group.
I liked how they divided them. I feel like this is a good mix up, localization, QA, and customer support, which I feel like are 3 of the, I guess maybe a little less localization, but QA and customer support are often the ones that get the hatchet early
Mhm.
when there's layoffs. They're the ones that are always on the chopping block.
It's
And
good.
then
It's a good breakup too, because the other one is like engineers, project managers. Like I'd say more,
essential.
yeah, like professional skill. I would say like those are
Mhm.
more like the degreed, and whereas then you've got like quality assurance, customer support aren't necessarily degreed positions.
Some of them are definitely more entry level,
Yeah, and
which is good
so
because they'll have
it's a good
different
breakup.
needs.
Absolutely, it's a good breakup. Good job, Microsoft, on buying yourselves another union. You guys are. I didn't know that. I knew you could like. Well, I've said it before. You could earn yourself a union, but they've actually like purchased several unions
That's the
now.
part of the 69 billion that we missed, the intrinsic value. Camaraderie among the proletariat. How you can't put a price on that.
Well, they a little bit they
Kinda,
did,
yeah,
but
kinda got it.
yeah.
Japan wants OpenAI to refrain from copyright infringement, claiming that its contributions to manga and anime are irreplaceable treasures.
Oh,
Oh, that's cute. Oh,
irreplaceable
OpenAI
treasures.
CEO Sam Altman replied by saying, "Ha ha ha, no. We'll steal everyone's everything and fuck you."
Yeah, this is. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this.
I feel like Japan is completely right. They're the only people that seem to give a shit about any of this. This was a formal request by the Japanese government. And the Minister for State AI and IP Strategy, Minoru Kiuchi. Imagine having a country that has their shit together enough to have these types of positions created instead of still like, dude, everything that's going on in Congress in the US right now regarding regulating AI is exclusively driven by the Congress people's special interests and stock options.
Yeah,
Like they don't give a fuck about
no,
actually regulating it. They're like, whoa, we're not gonna don't regulate this. Let's not regulate this. Like every bill they're writing is just like nothing but carve outs for the companies and people that they are personally invested in. It is unbelievable how fucking
well,
corrupt. And AI, meanwhile, is not just like a minor thing that they're trying to regulate. This is like a serious fucking deal.
yeah,
They put
yeah,
more thought and more care into making sure that like two people in a state don't play certain sports than they have with this like potentially huge rippling economic impact from AI. And they're like, whatever.
like
That
that's not
that
important.
We'll
That's not
get to that
important.
later. We've got a shutdown to do. We've got some some culture war stuff to take care of. That is literally the only stuff that matters.
Yep.
But
Yeah, this
in
is
Japan, they have a minister for AI strategy, and he was talking at the cabinet office's press conference last Friday and informed he was telling people about this call to OpenAI, which was asking them from infringing on Japanese IPs. But it also seems like please don't. It's like, hey, no, don't. This is
yeah.
a Japan's AI Promotion Act, which is fully enforced beginning at September 1st of this year, is supposed to, I guess, regulate. The argument here is essentially the soft power that Japan wields through its cultural exports, which are heavily anime, manga, those types of things you see, and you're like, oh, that's Japanese culture.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And they're like, please don't just take this and turn it into fucking like something that anyone can just like type in a prompt and just like do. Because
And
that's
just
like,
pull. Yeah.
which is like the whole argument everyone's been making against AI for
Right.
everything and all artists and creators and I guess just normal human beings living their lives as they're slowly farmed
And
for
he's
AI
trying
content.
to protect a Japanese specific thing, right? You see this art style, right? And you're like, that's Japanese, right? So he's just trying to protect that one specific thing, which I think is smart. Like, I think that's a good thing, right? You don't have to be a Japanese company to make an anime, to use that art style. But what he's saying is we don't want AI to be stealing it because it is an art style and it is unique to us. Like this is a thing that we do and we've generated and we've provide to the world. Don't let AI just turn it into drivel like it does everything else, right?
You love slop. You gotta have slop. So keep fighting the good fight, Japan. I mean, I don't know how far you're gonna get.
Yeah, it won't get that far, but I want a little pushback. Always feels good.
Sony has called Tencent's defense nonsense.
Oh wow, 10 cents defense nonsense.
Yeah.
That sounds like it should be a rap.
Saying it's playing a shell game to protect its Horizon Zero Dawn knockoff Light of Mataram.
Oh,
Guys, I can't get enough.
it's still going. It's still
Light of
going.
Mataram is so fucking funny to me.
Yes, it is.
It was like Tencent is notorious for like just ripping shit off, but this one, you guys, this one was so blatant. This is Philip Mewson level of plagiarism. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
You like that callback?
Yeah.
In a new
Nice.
35-page court filing from Sony, they responded to Tencent's efforts, which were to get the entire case thrown out. Tencent gets sued for this blatant ripoff, which, if you don't remember, began as an effort from Tencent to make a mobile port of Horizon, and they approached Sony, and the Sony said no. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to do it anyway. We're going to just erase the name off the top of the paper and just change it, and the teacher won't notice. And then they get sued. Then Sony's like, bro, you asked us to do this. You literally did. And then after Sony sued them, they went back to Sony and met with them at a conference and were like, so can we do it?
So how do you guys feel now?
And Sony's like, the same. You're still getting sued, and it's weird you keep asking. And so
why are you doing this to us, Sony? Why are you doing this to us?
Weird. And after all of this, Tencent, I don't know, like just completely ambivalent or amphibious. What word am I looking for?
Amphibious.
Amphibious. Being completely frog-like.
Getting froggy.
Tencent hops up to the judge and says, you know what?
Ribbit.
I'd like you to just throw this whole thing out. Can you do that?
Can you say that? You can say that. Yeah,
the judge, like,
the
what
judge
the
is
fuck?
like,
Dude, Tencent is acting like crazy people. Like, they're doing the most, like, blatant stuff. And it's just like, they're acting like it's normal. They're like,
and
what the fuck?
Here's the thing. Who's stopped them so far?
Nobody, except for the judge. Because Sony called these arguments nonsense. And Tencent was like, dude, look.
What?
Look, so we ripped off your game and then begged you to let us do it. And then you sued us, and our response was just to ask you to do it again. But we delayed the game until 2027, so we're in the clear. And Sony's like, what? Dude, you only delayed it after we sued you. B, it doesn't matter if you're releasing it in 2 years or 20 years. You're ripping us you're fucking ripping off Horizon Zero
Sony
Dawn.
lawyers are like flipping through stuff. They're like, what? Do they know something we don't know?
Yeah.
Like, what? This is crazy, right?
It's so brazen. It's just like acting like crazy people. So Sony accuses Tencent of running a shell game with its brands and entities using a web of subsidiaries like Aurora Studios, Level Infinite, Proximate Beta to obscure who's actually behind this game, this Light of Mataram. Because on top of all this stuff, like asking the judge to throw it out, Tencent, after all of these, they're just throwing everything at the wall. And they're like, well, and actually, we didn't make it. Like, look, we asked Sony directly if we could make it. They said no. Then they sued us for making it anyway.
So we didn't make it. Someone else.
So we didn't make it, but someone else made it. So throw the whole case out. It's not even us.
Like,
we're not making this.
Yeah, who are you suing? I didn't do this.
Are you fucking serious? I think it must be just like you're just so in the hole. you just know you're so fucked. You're just like, let's just fuck with them. Let's just fuck with them. I was on a jury trial once. I was on the jury for a drunk driver, and he was so clearly wrong. And I remember asking somebody at some point, some lawyer, like, why did he take this to trial? He's like so clearly guilty. And the judge was like, it's just kind of like he's got a public defender. He might as well. Like, who knows?
Oh my gosh.
And at one point during the trial, toward the end, the closing arguments, the public defender pulled out 2 little toy cars and was just like playing with them on the jury box. And her whole thing was like everything. Her metaphor was that the case was like a distraction and just like the cars. But I had this feeling that she was just fucking around. She's like, this guy's guilty as shit.
Yeah.
I might as well just have some fun with it.
I'm a
That's
public defender. Like, I don't
I'm a
matter
public
if I
defender.
win or
It doesn't
lose.
fucking matter. Tencent, this is exactly what Tencent is doing.
Mhm.
They're just playing with toy cars just to fuck with everyone because they're like, oh no, we're definitely in the wrong here. Like,
Yeah.
so clearly in the wrong. There's
Maybe-
absolutely no defense for what we've done.
Maybe they think if they just drag it out long enough, Sony will get sick of paying legal fees for this, and
Yeah.
they'll just like, you know what? Fine, just do it. We don't care anymore. That's a
Dude.
strategy. I don't know if that would work, but you know,
Because Sony just reiterated what they've already said, which is like, look how obvious this ripoff is. And then they pointed to a lot of journalists, people that were like tweeting and stuff, like the comparison. So, dude, one day maybe we'll end up in a court filing. They'll be like, yeah, this podcast wouldn't shut up about this thing.
oh, I love it. I would love it.
But here's one interesting thing. All joking aside, when I was like, yeah, Sony already has a case. Like, this is a slam dunk. Like, what a fucking joke. What the hell was Tencent thinking? But like, especially in a day and age where fully developed titles are just being shelved. The idea that this one was kind of in the concept phases, and when Sony shut them down, they're just like full steam ahead.
They're like, guys, keep going.
Like just make a new game anyway.
Just
but Sony
make her
pointed out
hair a slightly different color.
a slightly different shade of red. Sony was like,
Still red.
look,
though.
Aloy, who is the character from Horizon Zero Dawn, the main character, the red-haired woman that has all the bangles and whatever on her, has become, Sony's saying that she has become a brand symbol. And when I thought of that, when I saw that in the court filing, I was like, oh my God, absolutely. She's on every fucking ad. She's on every banner for PlayStation products.
Yeah, she's
She's
all
on
over
the
the place.
box if you go buy a PlayStation 5 right now. Like, she is. And I was like, that just kind of happened. And I didn't even notice it. But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is very much like a game that PlayStation points to. And so it's not like Tencent ripped off like a kind of obscure game they were working on. And then they're like, hey, you ripped off it's like fucking Tencent ripped off Mario. They're like, hey, can we make a mobile Mario part? And Nintendo's like, no. And they're like, well, fine. We're still going to make this plumber-based platformer. And they're like, you made him a plumber still? Like, he's still wearing overalls? Are you fucking high?
Yes, but he's not an American Italian. He's just from Italy Italian.
Yeah, they go lean on the judge's desk and they're like, so he's from America. So could you just like toss this whole thing out? Obviously, they don't have a case here. Nintendo's nuts. This is not Mario. Ario is nothing like Mario.
Ario.
Judges like,
Marco. The Marco brothers.
Yeah, the Marco brothers. And they leave Luigi's name. His name's still Luigi. They're like
that's a very common name. That's a very
close.
common name.
Fucking crazy.
What do you think? I just tried to look. They haven't said her name yet. The Light of Motoram character. I want it to be so close to Aloy.
Yeah.
Alloy. What's another word for alloy?
Allie. Her name will be Allie. And they'll be like, What?
That's, you've never heard the name Allie
asshole.
before? You know what name I haven't heard before? Aloy. So Allie's a real name.
Made up thing. That's not a real name. You made that up. Riblets. All right, riblets are little meat nuggets of news.
Little nuggy nuggets.
Just
Not like
blackened
a
in the back
chicken
of a
nugget,
microwave
though.
for your
Don't.
pleasure.
don't think they're good like a chicken nugget.
Yeah, they're gonna be
So
steaming hot on the outside, ice cold in the middle, just like any microwave rib product. No, Target and Walmart are not removing Xbox products from their shelves, despite what Reddit may have you believe.
yeah, I mean I've even seen this, so I was like, oh, they're not. Like I feel like
Yeah. That's why
everyone
I
was
wanted
saying
to
they
put this on
were.
here, because I feel like
Yeah,
it's a narrative we've been reporting on. And so I feel like in the interest of fairness, we need to say, look, yes, they pulled them from Costco. Yes, Microsoft is suffering a lot.
yeah,
They're struggling. But Target and Walmart are still selling Xboxes and Xbox stuff. The Reddit rumor mill got started because they saw this Target where they hadn't restocked their Xboxes, and it's like, hey, that's all we need. Dude, we're so fucked. We're so fucked when AI pictures are like just that easy. You just type in empty shelves of
yeah.
Xboxes at Target, and it's like it's like indistinguishable.
Nope. Yeah, that's
Dude, we're gonna have to take axes to all the fucking servers for all these AI companies, or humanity's gonna like literally collapse. It's
yeah.
gonna
We
be
just
like,
you won't know what to believe online. Like I've
yeah,
already seen like video compilations of like there's a cute animal video or something, and like half of them are AI,
yeah.
and you're like, okay, this is a mess.
No, this is not good.
Yeah,
We're just gonna have to burn all the servers. It's gonna be one of those things like in Dune, in the Dune universe, there's no computers because they had this like AI war a couple thousand years before the book takes place. So it's like
yeah,
humans realize that they're like, oh, we made this technology and we can't. It's like fucking nuclear weapons. We made them, we used them a couple times. We're like, oh, fuck,
yeah.
we can't do that again. AI
This
is the
is
latest nukes. We're gonna there's gonna be two different events that cost millions of people their lives, and then we're gonna be like, oh, okay, so we can't use AI anymore. That's not okay.
yeah, yeah. I think look, if you follow the ancient civilization, advanced civilization theory, that there's been a few different times when humanity has been advanced and then eliminated. This is it. This is one of the reasons why, like,
AI
we
killed
are
the
going,
dinosaurs.
like, AI is we're gonna be like, we don't know truth from like fact from fiction anymore. So we're gonna set ourselves back into the Stone Age just by like destroying all of it, and then we're
Stone
like
Age sounds nice,
humanity
dude.
starts over.
Stone Age
And
sounds really nice.
that's the cycle of humanity. We just don't know about it because they just eliminate everything. Because they're like, no information is valid anymore. The robots created half of it,
Hmm.
so you got to destroy all of it. That's my theory.
So yes, Xbox released a statement saying Target and Walmart, among other retailers, remain committed partners for Xbox consoles, accessories, and games.
Yeah, we'll see.
So,
We'll see. We'll see.
we'll see.
See.
We'll see. Good Old Games has apparently had to hire private investigators to track down IP rights holders.
This is
This is pretty funny.
yeah.
This Good Old Games, just as a refresher, is owned by CD Projekt Red, and they have
I don't think I knew that. Did
Yeah,
we
this is
know
like,
that?
yeah,
I
we
don't. I
talked
didn't
about
know
this
that.
years and
We
years and years
didn't.
ago.
Well, that in
Like
one ear
5.
out the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in 1 year, out the other. And they have had some there. I mean, it's all about game preservation. Does that ring a bell that they were doing the Sven Vinky or whatever? Like he was all about game preservation over there.
This is the first time I'm hearing any of this information.
Okay. Nah, you've heard it. You've had conversations about it. That's fine. So
I've
yeah,
literally never heard any of this
Good Old
before.
Games is pretty into game preservation, and in their pursuits they've run into some challenges, and this one in particular was referencing a time they had to hire a PI to find someone that was living off the grid in the
Oh my
UK,
gosh.
which I don't know why that's so funny to me. Like it's just,
That's I read that and I thought that was hilarious as well. I was like, dude, they had to find the guy living off the grid in the UK. Like,
and living off the grid in the UK in my mental model is so much different than doing that in the United States. Because in the US, I picture like kind of a lunatic in a shack with a bunch of guns.
up in the mountains.
Yeah, in the UK, I'm kind of visualizing like a bog person.
I just figured he's living in a hut.
Yeah,
He's living
exactly.
in an
Yeah,
old
that's exactly
stone
what I'm talking
hut.
about. It's got like
Yeah.
grass growing over the top of it.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah,
a bog
yeah.
person.
He's got some hogs out front. He's got a little garden that
Absolutely.
he's growing. Like, yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Mhm.
And it's always just like dreary where he's
Yeah.
at.
Oh, absolutely. That's why he's off the grid. There's
Yeah.
no grid there. It's too dreary for grid.
So very
I don't know how
related.
the grid works.
I don't know in the UK what is a grid for you guys.
Do you guys use the same word for
For
it?
us, we got these big sticks and they have lightning on wires that goes back and forth. What's
Yeah,
yours like?
I don't think they do that.
What's your grid? So this guy had unknowingly, this bog person, he had unknowingly inherited the rights to several games. Not unlike
Unknowingly?
inheriting a magical ring from your uncle. Very
Dude.
similar. And so they find him, the PI, I think his name was Gandalf, found this guy who owned all the rights to these games.
Mithrandir is what they call him.
Yeah, and they're like, hey, so here's the deal. This is what a video game is. Oonka Boonka. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. He's now a cave person.
Oh, he's a cave bog.
He's a cave bog
guy.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
He's
wears like animal
downgraded.
skins on his shoulders.
Yeah.
And when they explained to him what a video game was, he was very supportive of preserving his family's legacy. And he's like, yeah, you can have all this stuff. Like, I don't fucking care. I live in a bog.
Yeah.
I have no use for the rights to an old 80s video game. Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it.
You can have it. It's time for me to feed the hogs. So
Yeah.
You gotta go.
I'm picturing the laws that were that all of this was based on, whatever inheritance laws that allowed him to inherit all of this stuff must go back hundreds of years. It's like Magna Carta-esque things. Like when they rolled up to his bog, they like pulled out parchment paper with like writings on it.
am picturing, in the first Lord of the Rings movie, the old cranky hobbit guy that's always glaring at like Gandalf and glaring at him. That's him. That's the bog guy. Like he's older. He's a little bit older, and he's just.
You're telling he's the bog barkeeper because the bartender was
no. He's one of the hobbits. It's sitting outside.
Oh, he's the grouchy guy that sits in the bar. He's like a drunk.
Well, he's not in the bar. He's in the front of his hobbit hole. So.
He's the one that scowls.
Yeah, the scowly guy, old guy. I think he has a name, and I don't know.
Because he doesn't approve of the adventures.
Yeah, yep. So that's what he looks like. That's what I'm picturing. You got me on the Lord of the Rings. The rest of the episode,
dude. What else? What else can someone living off the grid in the UK be compared to, if not a hobbit?
Yeah, that's it. They're all hobbits over there. I've been there. So they're all hobbit-like.
They're hobbit-esque. They're hobbit adjacent. All right, spin this next clip.
They got 100 game pass, got 200 day one, 20 million in the bag, watching sales start to slump. Talking shop on the top of JD's jugular, it's Trump. He can make them economical as JD's sales report. It's reporting with variety, fucking the propriety. Suck it up and listen, gonna gain some notoriety. Gaming ain't free, not since they was late fees. Peter City must oblige, even if he disagree.
Yo, it's JD's sales report. Dropping the numbers. EA's Battlefield 6 has shattered records and become the biggest launch in franchise history. Way to go. Honestly, your 6th iteration is the biggest one. Name another gaming franchise in which that has been the case. No fucking way, man. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Maybe Modern Warfare 2, because we would have gone Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Black Ops, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That would be the last time that this happened, to my knowledge, where your 6th iteration was your biggest ever.
That's crazy.
And that was like 20.
A lot of games don't hit 6, so
yeah, a lot of games don't even get that far, and usually it's diminishing returns. Like fucking look at Halo, dude. Halo's 6th game was like the most disappointing piece of shit ever. But no, this is kind of cool. They have sold over 7 million. Technically, yes, over 6 million, but also over 7 million copies and counting. And they have had so far since the game came out hosted over 172 million matches online and accumulated over
crazy.
15 million hours.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of fucking time. A lot of
Um,
matches.
12 million of those hours have been spent by cheaters, though. So that's you gotta watch out for that. Yeah.
Bots shooting other bots. Well, like one streamer is in the crossfire bitching about it.
So I keep getting heads camping me. Keep spawn camping me.
Bog camping.
Bog camping. Proudfoot is his name, by the way. I just looked it up. Mr. Proudfoot. He is a Proudfoot.
Proudfoot was the guy.
I think his name is
owned
Everard.
Video game licenses.
Yeah,
All
Proudfoot.
these old games.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Escape from Duck-Off has sold 500,000 copies in 4 days.
Okay. We were looking at games last night, and JD brought this up and laughed about it, and I was like, like Escape from Tarkov, but with ducks. And
there's like 500
today,
people that played it. That's what my mental. That's what I thought in my head.
This is just a joke. He texted me today, and he's like, "There's a story that says like 500,000 people are playing this," and I was like, "This is like a real thing." Then, like, I thought this was just like a jokey game, like, but this is like a thing, game, like
a thing.
I don't
I have no earthly idea. From their post on Steam, they said, "At this moment, the entire dev team is quacking with joy and flapping our wings in excitement. A heartfelt thank you to every single duckling for your incredible support. Together, we've reached this truly meaningful Duck-Off milestone." So it's Escape from Tarkov is the extraction shooter that is a very popular extraction shooter. And this game has no real relation to that game. It's not like a spin-off or anything.
No.
It is a completely wholly separate game made by, I think, an indie studio. And it's ducks. And it's an extraction shooter featuring ducks.
Do we need to play this?
I think that's a good question.
Because it has overwhelmingly positive reviews.
Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah.
Because I was chuckling through most of it.
Yeah.
I think it looks like a solid game, but it's also, you're playing as a cartoon duck.
Yeah.
I guess from what I could understand, which is not much, but the people that are into this particular type of game, into extraction shooters, are kind of it sounds like they're kind of dealing with a desert right now of game options. There's not a lot out there, which kind of was how okay, I wouldn't say that there was a desert, but when we started playing Valheim and got way into it, and then we reached the end of what they had, and I went on my quest to find every open world survival crafting game ever and play them all, I feel like there were a handful, but there weren't that many. And in the last couple of years, there's been 1 billion that have come out.
Mm-hmm.
From what I understand, we're at the early stage, the before times for extraction shooters. They're just not that popular right now. There's just not that many options. So if a new one comes out and it's like a solid game, whether or not it's got goofy ducks in it, these Tarkov fans are like, done. Fucking put me down for 3 copies.
It's
a fuck ton.
You need to understand too, this is like, it is a parody of Escape from Tarkov, but it's not a multiplayer game. This is a single player game.
It is?
Yes. Like, I don't get it, but people online, like, the reviews are crazy good. There's almost 999 as of right now reviews for this game, and is 96% positive. Like, how? What's going on?
What the fuck?
Good for these guys, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, what? Escape from Duck-Off.
So that's I know some of our listeners play Tarkov and enjoy it. I would love. So excited to get their take, and if they end up playing this game,
I want them to play it.
I feel like we have to play it.
I've never played Tarkov. Okay, let's do our homework.
This seems like
play
the intro.
Escape
This is the
from
entry level.
Tarkov for 600 hours, and then we'll play Escape from Duckov.
Got to do our research. We got to do our homework.
Yeah. Okay.
Kudos. Kudos. Kudos.
Alrighty, Rue. Our kudos segment
Righty,
for
Roo.
you is some positivity, some things that we like. You got a couple words. Do you want me to go first?
You go first because you got two.
My first kudos this week goes to the state of Indiana.
If the whole state.
Apparently,
Okay.
in the month of October, Indiana is just the prettiest fucking place to be. The weather was just great. Just nice, sunny days, clear skies.
Okay.
Every sunset and sunrise, which I witnessed every day I was there, were amazing. Just like the sky was on fire.
Okay.
And, I do prefer my mountains. I do. I feel whatever the opposite of claustrophobic is when I'm staying or I'm traveling somewhere that doesn't have gigantic mountains looming over me at all times.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck am I? I'm disoriented. But
which way is north? No one knows.
Sky completely unobstructed by ginormous mountains makes for some hella pretty sunrises, sunsets. And dude, it was just the place to be. At one point, I drove down to downtown Indy and just kind of wandered around down there. Let's see, White River State Park, wandered around down there, and it was really nice. I'm like, it's kind of like, it's kind of endless suburban sprawl.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not like a ton to do. There's some good food. I ate some good food.
Okay.
And I think you lived in Indiana for a year, you'd be bored to fucking tears.
Yeah.
But man, you go there in October for a week.
Not bad. Not
Worst
bad
places you can go. Not a bad place to be. So Indiana kind of kick ass. And I could see how people could live there. And I can't say that about every place I visited to open a grape store.
Bunch of Floridas. He's like, why? I still don't get it. I still don't get it, guys. I've been here 9 times now.
One redeemable thing about this place.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Indiana, dude. Indiana's not half bad. I can kind of see. I could see how you could dig Indiana. I could see. You watch Parks and Rec, and you're like, okay, yeah, I get it.
Leslie Knope was right.
Yeah. It's like a place you could really be proud of, like a tiny town in Indiana.
Okay. Mine are a Foodio. Oh my gosh, a Foodos. For pickles, I know we got some big pickle opinions.
Yeah, we do have some big pickles. Big pickle boys.
Yeah. Wait,
Huh?
what are you talking about? We'll talk after.
Yeah, we will.
No, I found these pickles. I was introduced to these pickles called Nalley Elites. Nalley, like the word valley with an N instead of a V. Elites. They're garlic, dill, and onion pickles. And they are, honestly, I just eat them plain. Like, we just eat them as a snack, like a snack pickle. And they're so good. So good. Like, they've got enough of that onion flavor instilled in them that I'm like, okay, this tastes just a little bit different. And I am like really into them. Like, I eat one and then I'm like, this is a good pickle. And they're not like, it's not like some special pickle. I can't find them at Kroger, at like Smith's. You find them at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good though. I'm telling you, just go get a big old jar. They're, I guess, I'd say on the mid-range in the price. It's like $6-7 or something for the jar. But yeah, they are so good. They're a great snack pickle. So if
were
you like
these
pickles,
better than Grillo that you like?
So different than Grillos. Grillos are big. They're great for like a sandwich. Grillos are very strong. Have you had a Grillo?
Yeah, I was kind of underwhelmed, but
They're very strong. Grillos are like real vinegary. And I love them. I love them, but these are different. These are like, I'd say, less aggressive and kind of like just a different type of pickle flavor. I
Yeah.
liked them. I like them a lot. Like I could sit there with it because they're the little guys too. Those just little baby pickles.
little snack
You
boys.
just get a fork and you eat like 3 or 4 of them, just like right there, just putting them down. They're really, really good. So if you're a pickle guy like me and JD, try a jar of Nally's Elites. Again, I've only seen them at Walmart, but they probably exist somewhere else.
they're it's like the naming convention for like a gaming chair
I know.
for pickles.
Why are they called Elites? I don't know.
Nally Elites.
Yeah.
It's a weird choice.
It is a weird choice. They're really good though. So check it out. Eat some pickles. Always they're good. You know what? Pickles are a good late night snack too, because low calorie. They're not
I
gonna
was
make
gonna
you
say
feel gross.
they're like 0 calorie.
Yeah,
Pickles
so
have
it's-
no calories.
It's like if you're just like I sometimes at night I'm just like I need something salty and I'm just like hungry, but I don't want to go to bed feeling all gross. Like I just ate a bag of chips or something. Pickles are one of my go-tos, so it's a great late night snack.
Yeah, I usually eat a Crave cookie and an entire glass of whole milk before I go
That's
to bed.
the opposite of what I want before I go to bed.
It's
That's
good for you,
uh,
right?
No, I'll die.
People keep telling me that you're supposed to eat that.
Like I will genuinely have sour stomach all night to the point where I might throw up. Like, and I'm not making that up. I would not do well.
Dude, I get hungry. Like if I don't eat that much, fucking just like a gut bomb full of butter and like wash it all down with milk. I like
Like
get
a
up in the
whole
morning.
milk. You're just like,
Yeah.
I can't do this. I need
No, my
this.
stomach is growling. Like I have a normal diet throughout the whole day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, eat good food. And then but I go to bed on just dinner and not my Crave cookie sitting on the top of all of it.
Gross.
My stomach hurts.
'Cause I don't even eat breakfast. I wake up hungry and then I don't eat till 1. So I think that's healthy, right?
I think that sounds like good for your body. My second kudos is another Foodos.
Yes.
And I
Best one.
finally found it, you guys. I finally found a good cheeseburger. This is
But
the first good cheeseburger I've had since Peepo.
And
I got it.
And he tries all the time.
Lord, yeah, Peterson actually asked me.
It's like,
Before
do
we
you
started
only eat
recording.
cheeseburgers?
He goes, "Hey, when you go on these trips, just do you only do cheeseburgers?" He's dead serious.
Good.
I was
I like dead
insulted.
serious. No, why would you be insulted? That's the only food you talk about. Like you'll send us links to the food that you're gonna go to. It's always a burger place.
Well, yeah, but now
No.
you're like painting me out to be like a toddler that only eats chicken nuggies and
Look,
I only eat cheeseburgers.
no, I know you eat other. Look, you make hot sauce. Like I know you eat other food. I'm just saying when you travel, you just like got to test out the local burger scene.
I gotta test out. It's local burgers.
I
local
can
fried
appreciate
chicken.
that. It was real,
Mhm.
but newsflash, he does eat other stuff when he's traveling.
Guys, I had
so-
sushi. I had Indiana sushi. Somebody recommended it so highly. Says, I think this is the best sushi in Indy. Well, and he corrects himself. And he goes, I think it's the best sushi in Indiana. And I was like, brother, those are the same thing. And in fact, you could say this is the best sushi in the tri-state area, and it would still be the same case
yeah,
because you guys are in the Midwest.
yeah. Like
I
I
don't
don't
know how
even know
good
if I
your
would have eaten sushi.
Crab
there.
is out here, you guys. It came here on a train.
Is it fresh? And the guy's like, "Ooh."
What does that mean?
He pulls out a map of the United States and he's like, let me
He
show
just
you where you're
points
at
to
right
the
now.
middle. He's like, where do you think we are, buddy? And I had this sushi, and I was like, yeah, this tastes like gas station sushi in Utah. And he's like, oh man, it blows my fucking mind. Get this roll, get that roll. I'm like, these are all. I mean, I guess this cucumber's kind of fresh.
This cucumber's a little fresh. And like, no, we grew that 4 states
The
over.
crab mix and the salmon that's like clearly dyed salmon from a farm. Anyway,
See, that's
so-
not. We're not doing Indiana sushi for your
no,
kudos.
but I
Okay.
got a burger at a
Okay.
place called Jaggers.
Which one did you get?
It's just the main one, like the big, what is it called? Very Good Cheeseburger or something. Are you looking at the menu?
Yes, I am.
It's just the
Crazy
main-
good cheeseburger.
crazy good cheeseburger. And you know what? Not a lie. It's just a double cheeseburger with Jagger sauce. And
American
Jagger
cheese,
sauce,
less tomato, onion, Jagger sauce.
and Jagger sauce was not what you expect. It's not just fry sauce. It was kind of a smokier. I mean, it was fry sauce. Come on. But it was like kind of smokier. It definitely, if you pass this off as fry sauce in Utah, people will be like, that's not fry sauce. So they had a unique special
like it.
sauce that was, it's a mayo based sauce, but it's unique. The burgers were just perfect. They're just, like I said, it's the best burger I've had since Peepo. Obviously, it wasn't Peepo Burger because I think that may be the best burger I ever had in my fucking life. Like I'm going back to Florida and I'm going to Orlando, and it's like a 4-hour drive down to Doral, Florida. And I'm like, maybe
should I do that? Like
I
I
just
could do
pull an
that.
all-nighter and go to Peepo
It's
Burger.
like, what time do they close? What time does Peepo close? That's what I
like
need to know.
normal hours. I'm not going back. But yeah, no, Jagger is a small chain, mostly in Indiana. They've got a couple random. I think they get the closest to Utah. There's one from random one in like Colorado.
Okay.
So I think
checks
they're
out.
spreading because this shit's good, and it's just, and they had shoestring fries, but not. Sometimes shoestring fries are too small, like they're literally the size of like church shoestrings.
Just a little crispy oil.
Yeah,
strips.
this isn't even a potato anymore. But no, these were like decent fries. You could like dip them and eat them like a normal fry. But the burger was amazing. I went there twice, which is very much something I don't do unless it's Peepo.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got this burger twice,
Good.
and just like to see if it was a fluke the first time. It was just as good. And they even had a Korean fried chicken sandwich that I didn't get a chance to try because I was like, I can't go back there 3 times.
Yeah.
But it's like a Korean chicken, and it had
sounds
coleslaw and a sauce on it and pickles. And I was like, fuck.
That sounds
So,
good.
yeah, if you guys are in Indiana, this is not a hard place to find. I think there's like a dozen locations in Indiana. But if you're in the Midwest, you might see if you can find a Jagger. I'm always looking out for these shops. I mean, these chains that you can't get everywhere.
Mhm.
Always looking out for Schlotzsky's. You know that.
Don't say Schlotzsky's. I can taste it now. Oh, hold on.
I can smell it on my tongue. Go to Jaggers. You guys will like it.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah, we're gonna improv this. Okay.
I am.
Here we go. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. You know what time it is. Now for Next Fest. I'll play the Next Fest demos on Steam because we live in the dream. Hey.
Yeah.
So I hope you got the memo because we're playing some demos. Yeah. I said I hope you got the memo because we're playing some demos. Hey. There we go.
What?
How'd that go?
It's pretty dope.
Okay, thanks.
Pretty
It's
dope.
just like I wrote down some words that rhyme.
You just freestyled that.
Yeah, just wrote down some words that rhyme. I was like demo, memo, Next Fest, like things I got to say, and then we got it.
You guys seen 8 Mile?
8 Mile got nothing on me.
Not even close. Not even close.
Dude, I'm 9 Mile.
Nice.
They call me Lil Petey 9 Mile.
Lil Petey. They don't call you that. Don't go by that.
Lil Petey. That's the
Don't let
name
them call
of
you
the
Lil
episode.
Petey.
They
Don't.
call me Lil Petey. Okay, you don't pick your own name.
Call me Lil Wang. Peterson played some Next Fest games.
I played a couple. I had a time to
Well, I was in Indiana,
Mhm.
and
I had
I
time
didn't
to
have
do
a
a
chance
couple
to
of 'em.
play any because I was too busy. What'd you play? Do you
I
want me to pull
downloaded
these
a
up?
bunch. You don't have to. You can
Yeah.
if you want to. Yeah.
don't
I
know if
played
I'd
a
fight.
game called Final Sentence. And this was because someone posted this in our Discord. Final Sentence is let me pull up the game real quick for my refresher. Final Sentence, it's kind of funny. It is a typing game. It is a typing battle royale game. So you are
Okay.
up against, there's like 24 of people or something like that.
Wait, what's this
And-
called again?
It's called Final Sentence.
Okay, I haven't
like,
heard
pull-
of this. I thought this was one that I think I'd heard of.
And so you're just like some poor guy sitting at a typewriter in what looks like communist Russia is what it looks like. And every single one of you has a dude in a trench coat with a gun to your head. And then it will give you typing lines. And this is like a typing game from your childhood, but like an adult version of it. Because
And it's like flickering light bulbs above your
Yes.
head.
yeah, like it's all dark looking, and you can see the other people in the room, how they're like also typing. And you have a time frame. It'll give you like 3 or 4 sentences to type, and you've got a time to type them in. And if you make a mistake, you go back to, because you go back to the beginning of the sentence.
Right.
You get 3 mistakes, and then your handler there, guy with the gun to your head, will Russian roulette style spin the barrel and take it and click it. And if it misses, you got 3 more chances, but it's still on the timer. You got like a minute to get it. If you don't get it, you get shot. So you're just hearing people get shot too. Plus, there's open chat, and it's so funny.
You could be chatting while you're.
Yes, like
you're
you can hear the
typing.
other people like, "Come on, no, are you sitting me?" And like the challenges were kind of funny. Like one of them was you were typing sentences, but there was no spaces. And guys, that's really hard to do. It's really hard to type like a long sentence with no spaces in it. And you can hear people just like, no, like getting all mad. You're like, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. And then they like, it's pretty funny. I will say, like, there's these battle royale types of games that come out where it's just like you versus 20 other people, or you versus 25 other people, or something like that. And it's like this, and it's you're there's no, I guess here's the thing, there's no stakes. You do not care. Here, we can pull it up. You do not care if you win or lose. You're just in there to type. And I know people really like these typing games. I think Phil really likes them. Maybe he's just proud of his typing skills. But there's like no stakes. And it was not hard to win. I won a lot. And I'm like a decent typer. Not an amazing typer, just decent. It was not hard to win. And so it misses some of the things that make battle royale games fun. Is really like, for me, is the element that you are also looting something, like going through and collecting something. And there's like some luck and some skill, and you're hiding, and it's intense. In this game, you're just like, I don't care if I win or lose. I think I played for like 20 minutes. And then I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I got it. You know what I mean? Like, and it was fun. I had a good time, and it was funny, like talking to the other people. And there were people trying to like mess you up. They were just like reading the sentences out loud, but at a weird pace. And so I was like, I don't know. It's kind of funny to play, but I'd never buy this game.
No, it feels like you get it in a couple minutes, and you're like, okay, now what?
Like the demo is the game. I feel like that's it. And there's no like goal. Maybe there would be a goal in the full game, but in the demo there was like, here's some objectives. But like,
this is basically the perfect way to get kids. Like if I had this in TLC, which was what the home ec course was called when I was a kid, instead of just like a typing exercise program. Oh yeah. I would be even faster than I am typing now. And I am pretty fast at typing now.
Yeah. I can type fast, but if I'm typing real fast, I'm going to make a mistake. And that's what messes you up in this.
This game was on like everyone would be it'd be master typists.
This is perfect for like teenagers learning to type, because they're like, it's a little edgy, right? Because they're shooting you and you can talk, and it's funny. You can be a little edgy, but you're still going to learn how to type.
And you're competing.
Yeah.
And like if you're good, like, that's a great role for this. Is smart typing teachers are gonna love this game. That's gonna be
they won't get it approved at their school.
No.
But it's a final
maybe
sentence.
At a Montessori school or a magnet school.
Go. They'll get it. Yeah, they can get it.
All right, what was next up?
Is he gonna get shot? He got shot.
Nice.
So final sentence. It's a fun game. It was fun to play the demo. I would not play more than the demo. That's it. And maybe someone else has a different opinion of it. But that's about as far as it got. So then I played, and this game, they kept recommending it to me. And so I was like, all right, I'm right. I'll play it. I don't know why. I don't know why it kept recommending it. It's called TBS, Table Battle Simulator. And so I was like, okay, this looks kind of interesting. You are playing as a store owner, which is not what I thought it was when I got it. You're playing as a store owner. And it's just like those like kind of basic graphics of a lot of these like run a store simulation games. Like I remember when I played like Fast Food Simulator. It's like the same type of graphics, same type of engine, all the same type of stuff. And you have a shelf, like, and you're looking at if you're looking at the stream, there's like a shelf and you've got like these boxes of toys on them and a register. And that's like, you don't need much more than that. There's more stuff you can add, but then people will come up and you ring them up. I think what's funny and different about this one is you have to give them their change by clicking each thing. It's like their change is $28.15. You have to click a 20, a 5, 3 ones, a 10 cent, and a 5 cent. Like you have to sit there and click through it to give them their change. And then some people use a credit card and you have to punch in the exact dollar amount of but it's really like not hard. It gets really easy. And then like there's this whole element where you're changing the price of your toys that you are selling, these little boxes. There's like a market, and the market will change, and people won't be happy, or they won't come to your store. They won't buy anything if your price is too high. So you're like kind of fluctuating the price a little bit to try to maximize your profits, but still keep people happy. And then you can add a game table to your store where people can come to the store and play the game, and it has like an hourly fee associated with it. And so people will come and sit there and play, and you're making money doing that. So that's like the basic part of the game. Then there's a sub game to this. You can buy these boxes. You buy them in bulk, these boxes of toys. They're like figurines. Okay. And then you can just open them if you want. You can just go to the shelf, grab one, and open it for yourself. And you have a collection of these toys, these figurines yourself. And there's like rare ones, it's like opening a pack of Pokemon cards. And so, because what you're doing is you build, see, if you can see, build opening one, you can build a deck essentially of these characters that you are going to put in your deck.
This is unexpected. This is an unexpected turn for this game after you're counting money that you're doing this type of things.
Yes. And then like you can display them. You can sell those figurines. There's another shelf you can buy to sell figurines individually. You can upgrade the figurines. If you get like 10 of a certain one, you can upgrade it to a level 2 version of it. And then it's worth more. But there is another game to where you can sit down at the table at your store and you can challenge somebody to a game using these figurines. And it is essentially a like pretty standard auto battler where you've got these figurines and they all have they've got like 2 different classifications. Like he's a dead spellcaster, and then you get other dead guys and spellcasters, and they work together, and you're doing an auto battler. The only problem is you're just playing the auto battler in the middle of the day while the store is open. And people are just lining up. And the game is kind of long. The auto battler game takes a while. So I finished one, and there was a line of angry customers. Huge line. They don't go away. They don't stop. They just stay there in line.
Fantastic.
So mad. And so it is kind of funny in that regard. If you buy, it looked like in the full game, like you could buy an employee, so you could just sit there and play the game, which is kind of fun. It is kind of fun to play, but I would say the auto battler needs a lot of work because I've played a few auto battlers of Auto Chess, and I played the League of Legends one, and I played the Dota one, and I'm playing one on Clash Royale, and this one needs a lot of work because there's no UI. Like you've no idea what your guys do. I was like losing fights, and I was like, I don't even know why. And I'd upgrade my dudes, and all my dudes are higher level than his, and then I would just lose anyway. And I'm like, I don't get it. And guys would be hitting, and then they just go down. So it's a little glitchy. This game, okay, it's pretty stupid. Like genuinely, it's pretty stupid. I was like, why did I play this demo for so long? How long do you think I played this demo for?
An hour?
3.5 hours.
No, you didn't. You don't get a bitch about any of this. You know, you're
Well,
like,
so then,
well, it was
like,
okay,
that's
and
the
I
thing.
put 3.5 hours into it.
It's kind of one of those. It's
Fest
kind of one of those
demo.
games where you're like, I'm just gonna do one more game because I want to unlock what's this other thing. I want to see what this other thing that I'm gonna unlock is, and then I'm like, oh, I got to save up for the combat table, which is 500, and like, while you're going, like, you got to buy more product, and so the product's pretty expensive, and so you're like, you're sitting there trying to manage all this stuff so you can buy a table. And I ended up with like 6 game tables in my store. I expanded the store, and again, like, it's not super, I don't know. As far as these simulator games go, this one was easily the easiest one. Like it's not complicated or complex at all. You just like stand there at the register for the full day and just make money. But for some reason, I just got sucked in for like 3.5 hours. So
you loved it. My main complaint about this game is all the people that are coming in to buy trading cards are not loser scalpers.
No, they
It's
actually
not just
use
scalpers
them.
coming in and buying like shopping carts full and then leaving.
They just like buy them all, and they're like fighting
Yeah.
over them.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
just
there's
like
none
have
of
fist
that.
fights in the store over it. Like it's
I
not accurate
do
at all.
wish that happened. Some people, and it like would scale. Like I couldn't figure it out. Sometimes I like my price would be low enough to where people would come in and buy 8 boxes. And you're like, I could buy more inventory now. Like you're just constantly refreshing your inventory, and all the people sitting at the game tables would like stand up at the same time when the store closed, and they'd all go buy 6 or 7 boxes. So then you're like, okay, I need to make sure I've got so much inventory by the time this store closes because these people are gonna buy 40. Anyways, it's interesting. The auto battler is unfortunately the worst part of the game. It's just not very interesting as far as auto battlers go, and it could have been. It could have made the game a lot more fun. Hopefully, they fix that. Again, this is not a game I would buy, but if you're interested in this, play the demo. Go in and play the demo and check it out. Maybe you'll sink 3 hours into it, like I did, like a psychopath. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
those are the only
3.5
2 I've
hours on a game
played.
like this, no joke.
I had a couple others I wanted to play, and I still might. There's a Dungeons and Dragons one. There's it's called Super Duper Arcade. This other one that I want to play. It's a compilation of reimagined timeless arcade classics from the 80s and 90s. And I was like, I do want to play that.
Okay.
I want to check it out. And so I downloaded a handful of other games that I'm like, I need to play these. I just didn't end up having time to play because I played Table Battle Simulator too long. So those are the 2 that I played. Very interesting games, very not like games that I typically play during Next Fest.
Yeah.
And I kind of had a good time. Like they were
No,
not, it was
I've
kind of
run
fun to
into
just
that
do it.
on Next Fest where it's like one game. You're like, I have this, because I download them on my desktop, and so I have like a pile of them I'm looking at, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get to any of you guys because I'm now 3 hours into this demo that
I can't stop.
I can't put down.
Yeah.
I can't put down. Damn it.
Yep. So Next Fest is great for that.
Excellent. Okay. Well, thanks for playing some Next Fest.
Dice of Destiny.
All right, Dice of Destiny is this game we play at the end of every episode. We have a 20-sided dice with 20 different game genres, and last week I rolled a building game for $30, and not that easy.
I thought it was easier than you did. There was a bunch that I was like, ooh, I'd play that. Ooh, I'd play that. And you were like being real picky about it.
I guess I'm a picky bitch. Which ones did I poo-poo that you were into?
I have to go look at the names. I'd have to go back and look. There's a bunch I was like, ooh, that looks fun. And you were like, I hate it.
I've kind of gotten a little snobby with my building games. You're right.
Yeah. Mhm.
I feel like I don't want to rehash of so many that I've played, and I've played so many that it's like, so there's a lot that feel Raft-esque. There's a lot that feel Stardew Valley-esque. There's a lot that like in these different categories,
Mhm.
and I'm just not super interested in like doing this is a
Another
unique
one of
take on
those.
those. There's some genres that I'm like, fuck yeah, monster battlers or monster creature collector battler games. I don't care how many times you rehash that. I'm always be up for that. I'm always gonna be like, but with these building games, especially like survival building games, I feel like I really need to get lost in the world, and I'm really investing a lot because I'm starting naked with a rock and a stick,
Mm.
and I'm building
See, when you do building, you want to do a survival building.
That's usually where I'm looking.
Yeah.
And there were a couple other ones that I looked at, but yeah, that's kind of like where I look, and I was like, well, if you're going to start from scratch and I'm going to learn this whole system, this whole game, yeah, I'm hoping to spend like 20, 30 hours in a game, and so I have to be kind of picky about it. So yeah, like Peterson said, I couldn't find one that I loved, so I went with the safe bet. And it's kind of good because it's like one of us should be playing this, and maybe you'll play it with me because you can get it on Game Pass.
I'll have to re-download it. I literally just deleted it like last week.
I am going to play Grounded 2, which just came out on it's in early access, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's early access. And it came out in July of this year. I honestly haven't seen much buzz on it, probably because it's early access. But we played the first one in early access and loved it to death. And then you played it a bunch after that and liked it.
Yeah.
So I think this one's kind of got a unique take, looks a little different.
I've heard good things about it. Like there's a mount.
Yeah, love a mount. You can ride Auntie around.
Yeah.
And that sounds fun to me. So Grounded 2, I'll be playing that. I'll be digging into that a little bit this week. And hopefully maybe this week or the next. Kind of depends because it seems like it's kind of a bigger game. So I don't want to prematurely review it. So I do want to spend some time with it. So I'll be checking out Grounded 2. If any of you guys are playing it and you want to come hop on with Peterson and I, let me know. Maybe we can hook you in to the ground in Grounded. No, whatever. All right, that's it. That's a whole kit and caboodle. Thanks to Patrick and Ralph for jumping on. Abby, it's fun chatting with y'all.
Yeah.
So to play us out, we have something called Meet the Frownies.
It's something.
It's certainly something.
Here we go. Hold on. I'm going to start it in.
Oh my God. You really can't count to 25? Embarrassing. Anyway.
Embarrassing. You're embarrassing. Okay.
He's like, no, I don't want to do that much math. What's 30 plus 55? I can't do it.
Oof, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. Well, I'm JD, logging off.
And this is Peterson going AFK. JD just wants to get to this part.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
This is JD's favorite part.